Dev lashes out at Naomi after Asha's suicide attempt in a heartbreaking Coronation Street confrontation. After weeks of emotional turmoil, Asha finally reaches breaking point. She's been struggling to cope with a series of traumatic events, losing 2 people she cared about, and enduring a vicious racist attack from a woman named Naomi, who she'd only been trying to help. When Naomi reappears at a local careers fair, Bernie steps in to defend Asha by publicly calling Naomi out for her racism. The move backfires when Naomi threatens legal action against Bernie unless Asha drops her police complaint. Feeling completely powerless and isolated, Asha takes an overdose in despair. The ordeal leaves Dev crushed, torn between deep sadness that his daughter felt so hopeless and anger that she nearly ended her life. He's desperate to be there for her, but despite his best efforts, both are struggling to reconnect. Dev is terrified of saying or doing the wrong thing. In upcoming scenes, Asha returns home from hospital but snaps at her dad, insisting she doesn't need anyone's help. Dev worries about how fragile she still seems, while Bernie insists someone has to confront Naomi before she hurts anyone else. When Kit mentions he's seen Naomi's record and knows she has a pattern of violent outbursts, Bernie and Gemma decide to teach her a lesson. Their plan takes shape at the Bistro, where Gemma sits near Naomi's table, ready to provoke her, while Bernie secretly films the exchange. Toya quickly catches wind of the scheme and wants no part of it. Concerned, she calls Dev, who's at the kebab shop. Leaving Aadi in charge, who happens to be there looking for work, Dev rushes to the Bistro. When he arrives, the situation is already spiraling. Gemma is throwing taunts, Naomi is losing her cool, and Bernie's camera is rolling. Dev and Kit intervene before it gets out of control. Unfortunately, they can't stop the video from spreading online. To her horror, Asha sees the footage, including Dev blaming Naomi for pushing her to attempt suicide. The clip soon circulates overseas, reaching Asha's twin brother Aadi in India. Shocked and heartbroken, it's the first time he learns about his sister's ordeal. Now Dev and Bernie are left to face the fallout. Can they repair the damage and comfort Asha, or have their actions made her pain even worse? Coronation Street's Carla Connor actress calls Becky Swain an absolute nightmare, but praises her co-star. Coronation Street star Allison King has jokingly branded Becky Swain an absolute nightmare, while praising the actress behind her, Amy Cudden. Fans of the ITV soap know that Allison's character, Carla Connor, has had her world turned upside down by Becky's sudden return. Becky is the supposedly deceased wife of Carla's fiancé, Detective Sergeant Lisa Swain. For years, Lisa and her daughter Betsy believed Becky had been killed in the line of duty. But everything changed on Betsy's 18th birthday, when Becky reappeared alive and well, walking into the living room of number 6, the home Lisa now shares with Carla. A shocked Lisa listened as Becky explained she'd been living in Spain under a new identity as part of a witness protection program after an undercover mission went wrong. Since her reappearance, Lisa has been torn between her rekindled emotions for Becky and her commitment to Carla. Betsy, meanwhile, wants her other mum to be part of her life again, leaving the entire household on edge. The tension is only set to escalate, as Coronation Street boss Kate Brooks recently confirmed that Becky will take a darker turn. She's the antagonist in this storyline and determined to win back her family. Sharing her thoughts on the twist, Allison laughed. "Oh, Becky is an absolute nightmare," she told Inside Soap. "But I adore Amy Cudden. It's such a brilliant addition to the family dynamic. Becky's clearly a troublemaker, and I'm loving every minute of working opposite her." Despite all the chaos Becky's return has caused, Allison and co-star Vicky Myers, who plays Lisa, are hopeful that their characters will still make it down the aisle after Carla's heartfelt proposal last month. "I think Lisa would want the world to know she's with the love of her life," Vicky said. "After everything they've been through, they deserve a wedding that's full of love, joy, and happiness. No drama, just celebration." "We're not doing it in the Rovers. We're going somewhere beautiful. The street is long overdue, a big feel-good wedding." Coronation Street shock twist as Todd Grimshaw's tragic death sealed in heartbreaking exit, but Theo isn't the one who kills him. Coronation Street fans are bracing themselves for a devastating storyline as speculation grows that longtime favorite Todd Grimshaw could be about to meet a tragic end, and the person responsible may not be who everyone thinks. Earlier this year, viewers were introduced to newcomer Theo Silverton, who quickly caught Todd's eye. Their connection was instant, and before long the pair had embarked on a passionate romance. But the fairy tale quickly turned sour when it was revealed that Theo was already married to a woman named Danielle and had 2 young children. In a shocking confession, Theo opened up to Todd about his past, explaining that he'd been forced to undergo conversion therapy as a teenager. The trauma from those experiences shaped much of his adult life, leaving him conflicted and emotionally unstable. Despite the painful truth, Todd chose to stand by Theo. The two decided to make a fresh start together and moved into their own flat on Coronation Street, determined to put their turbulent pasts behind them. However, as the months passed, the cracks in their relationship began to show. Theo's charming exterior gradually gave way to something far darker. His behavior became possessive, manipulative, and controlling. He started isolating Todd from his closest friends, especially Billy Mayhew, and the relationship turned abusive, both emotionally and physically. According to the Daily Star, the soap will soon air a powerful, hard-hitting special episode focusing on the devastating reality of domestic abuse in same-sex relationships. The storyline has been praised for its sensitivity, but fans fear it's all leading to a grim conclusion. Executive producer Kate Brooks recently teased what's ahead. By the time this story really builds momentum, Todd's in a place where he feels completely dependent on Theo. That's when Theo's real nature comes out. He's manipulative, calculating, and frighteningly good at gaslighting Todd. Her comments have only intensified fan theories that Todd's days in Weatherfield are numbered. Viewers believe a shocking death twist is on the horizon, but surprisingly, many think Theo won't be the one responsible. On a Coronation Street fan forum, one viewer wrote, "This isn't going to end well for Todd. I can feel it. Theo's toxic. He'll destroy Todd if he doesn't walk away now." Another suggested a far more dramatic outcome, speculating that Billy Mayhew could accidentally kill Todd while trying to protect him from Theo. "I think Billy might end up killing Todd by mistake, maybe in the middle of a fight with Theo," they said. "Then he'll get sent to prison. It would be such a tragic twist." Others chimed in, debating whether the rumors about Billy being killed off might actually be a clever diversion. "Maybe it's not Billy who dies at all. Maybe it's Todd," one fan suggested. "That would be the ultimate shock." Theories have continued to swirl online, with fans expressing their sadness at the possibility of Todd's exit. "If Todd dies, I'll be heartbroken," one viewer wrote, while another added, "He's been through so much. He deserves a happy ending, not this." Whether Todd meets a tragic fate or somehow finds the strength to escape Theo's grip remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. Coronation Street is preparing to deliver one of its most emotional and intense storylines in years. Coronation Street airs on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and streams on ITVX.